Now time for number crunching, looking at those seats, especially in the eastern part of India, the northern part of India that goes to the polls. Interesting numbers that throw up. How will the challenge play out? Two eminent guests joining us this evening. We've got Aditi Tandon, senior journalist, joining us in the studios. We've got Dr. Anshu Joshi joining us once again on this program, The Great Indian Election. Let me first come to you, Aditi. Looking at numbers, especially Uttar Pradesh, how do you see the Uttar Pradesh battle play out in the first phase?
See, the most important battle will be played out in Uttar Pradesh, especially in the northern belt, since you are talking about the north now. Last time what had happened, in the major victory march of the BJP, Western Uttar Pradesh was a big hurdle. Because out of 14 seats that the BJP lost in Uttar Pradesh, it had 162 and it lost 14. Out of those 14 seats, at least 7 to 8 seats lie in this Western Uttar Pradesh belt. So this is the most important belt, and this is the belt where the Bahujan Samaj Party is very strong, because out of these 8 seats of West UP which go to polls tomorrow, 3 are currently held by the BSP, 1 is held by the SP. The other 3 had been won by the BJP in 2019, and Rampur they had won later in a bypoll. So for the BJP to reach the 370 target, it is not just important that they retain the 62 seats that they won, they have to also improve their performance, which makes Western UP critical. Because out of the 160 weak seats that the BJP leadership has flagged at a national level, a number of seats lie in Western UP.
Okay, Dr. Joshi, looking at especially manifestos, it's been a battle of manifestos. How do you look at the manifestos play out? Do you get the sense that, the manifestos that came out, was there a lot left to be desired? Or manifestos are designed in such a way there, where we tend to pick holes?
Definitely, Anil. First and foremost, we must look at the this very face of the alliances. So on one hand, when BJP is contesting these elections with a clear-cut face of the Prime Minister who has already set up the agenda for his 3rd term, and forget manifesto, he has come up with an action plan for the 3rd term. On the other hand, when you look at this India alliance, we don't see any face of the Prime Minister for now, and then we see, when we take a deeper dive into what is happening in the alliance, we see that these parties are fighting with each other, especially in states like Kerala and West Bengal, where there are the parties who are contesting against each other. So you cannot look for a manifesto with like a unanimous voice, because ideologically these parties have a big difference with each other in India alliance. On the other hand, when you look at the manifesto of NDA, BJP is very clear on that note, wherein it is standing on the same page with its allied parties. So when you look at the manifesto part, there are a lot of things wherein BJP already has an edge, be it about the prime ministerial candidate's face, or about the work it has already done, or for that matter the infrastructural development that it is boasting for, especially in northeastern region, and for example revoking Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir, and we are going to see polling being done in Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow. So a lot of things are there that are going to make a difference in context of already have accomplished the things that BJP had already promised.
Okay, Aditi, looking at West Bengal, looking at Assam and looking at Bihar, can they throw interesting battles, or can they give us a sense of how this particular election will play out, since all these 3 states are there across 7 phases?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree that these are key battleground states, especially Bihar in East India and West Bengal also in Eastern India. You see, West Bengal is key to BJP's expansion plans across the other side. North they're saturated in 2019. They had a huge strike rate, more than 60% across the north in all major Hindi belt states. Now what is left to be conquered? What is left to be conquered is West Bengal. Bihar also they had saturated last time. So Bihar, the challenge again is to retain all those seats. And they are back to square one with the allies back in the NDA fold, with Nitish Kumar back, Jitin Ram Majhi also is there. So the alliance appears very strong on paper in Bihar, and they are going with the same caste census. You see, Anil, you are asking about the manifesto issue. I'll just make one quick point. The architect of caste census was Nitish Kumar.
True.
So Nitish Kumar was also the architect of the India bloc. His exit changed the entire electoral landscape for the India bloc.
Okay.
Because the architect goes, then the chief draftsperson of the caste census goes, because Bihar is the only state which has actually put out the numbers.
True.
And West Bengal is very important because North Bengal is BJP's citadel right now. Again, out of 18 seats that BJP won in West Bengal last time, 7 are from North Bengal, 3 are going to polls tomorrow.
Okay, Dr. Anshu Joshi, another interesting battle, especially the southern part of India. That's one fortress that BJP has not bridged beyond Karnataka in the Lok Sabha elections. Do you get a sense this time around that a triangular contest opening in Tamil Nadu makes that, southern belt open up in a big way?
Southern belt holds a critical significance for BJP, I would say. And here I would take the example of Tamil Nadu, wherein BJP has invested a lot of sweat and blood. And you look at the heads, the chief, Annamalai, he is trying his luck from Coimbatore himself, and he would be giving a challenge to DMK and as well as AIDMK. On the other hand, the in charge of BJP in the state, Shri Arvind Menon, who had taken care of Telangana in past, he is also the in charge of Lakshadweep. I have also read what he has done. He did in Gorakhpur, and he also managed West Bengal. So he is known for his dynamic, action plans and getting connected with grassroots level people. And in Tamil Nadu, definitely there will be a trilateral fight. But on the other hand, if you look at the national level agenda, so people are also looking at what Congress did to Kacha Thivu in past and how it gave it to Congress, and it was of critical significance. And on the other hand, when you look at the other issues of state level importance, so at both the levels BJP is going to give a tough fight to DMK as well as AIDMK.
Okay, we can continue discussing. Producers in my ear shouting we're running out of time. Well, thank you both for joining us. A pleasure having both of you in the studios. We're going to continue this. It's a long process that we have, but I appreciate both of you joining us in the studios, taking time out, explaining those numbers for us here.